another fish on. That last one was a shark, a baby shark he caught. Let's see what this one is. Is it a shark too? Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like the same shark they just caught. Yep, throwing it back in. Looks like we got another fish on. Fish are biting today. The missus is still fishing. Hope she catches one. Nope, they took the bait. Where does he think he's going? He's getting closer to me. Oh, he's going to do a sneak attack. rocket went off. Hello, little guy. I'm not going to bother you. I just want to get a picture. Thank you. Have you ever had the feeling that you needed to get away and just go somewhere by yourself? Well, that was me the other day. So I went to the beach and was enjoying myself, and then all of a sudden I could hear this little voice say, "What do you hear?" So I listened, and I could hear the waves of the ocean. Some were coming in really smooth. Some were coming in really hard, like a thunder. I could hear people talking off in the distance, but I couldn't understand what they were saying. I could hear birds chirping. And then all of a sudden I heard that little voice say, "What do you see?" So I started looking around, and of course I could see the ocean and the sand and the big blue sky and the clouds in the sky. And then I kept looking around some more, and I could see 3 people fishing, which was a family. And they caught a shark and let it go. And then they caught another shark and they let that one go. And they were catching other fish too. And then, as I'm just enjoying my day, this locust or grasshopper came into view, so I picked up my camera and started filming him, and the thought came to my mind about the locust army. But I, was enjoying my day and not really paying much attention to him. He did keep crawling closer and closer to me, and then I shooed him away. And then I started looking up at the sky, and these great big huge fluffy clouds of God was standing out in my mind. So I took a few pictures of them, and I enjoyed the rest of my day and started heading home and started looking around the beach, the road on the beach, and of course all these beautiful wildflowers. So I filmed some of those, and there are land turtles all over the place, so I filmed a land turtle. And then I looked up in the sky, and I could see that they shot up a rocket, because you could tell by the clouds. So I ventured home, and this morning I started going back, looking at all my videos and putting it all together. And once I watched it, I was amazed of what I really saw and heard and understood. Now, you could think I'm a little crazy, but that's okay. Well, the first thing that I could hear was the waves. And then some of the waves, like I said, would come in really hard, like thunder. And I thought of the lecture that Pastor Murray did on thunder. And then the sharks, well, I felt like that was a sign, knowing that we need to be very careful of who we follow and who we're around, because the sharks will swim around you and take a bite of you if you're not careful. And I thought of the churches, and I thought of the 4 hidden dynasties. Well, the biggest surprise, which I was kind of laughing at the time, was that locust, that grasshopper, and how it was kept crawling closer and closer and closer to me. And it reminded me of the locust army. And then the big fluffy clouds reminded me of Jesus and how he's coming back in the clouds at the 7th vow. Only one time. And then all the beautiful pictures I took of the flowers and that turtle and God's creation, it just reminded me of Mother Earth and how Mother Earth will take care of us. Again, I don't know. You might think I'm crazy about all of this, but that's what came to my mind. That's how I felt when I put all of it together and rewatched it. Because that little voice in my head kept saying, what do you see? What do you hear? And I thought, well, I'll just look around, I'll listen, look around and see what I see and hear what I hear. And that brings us back to, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, to know Father's word. It was a great day. I rejuvenated myself, and now I'm back. And I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. Am I crazy or not? Most people think I am. And there was other things that I could hear. One of them was the wind blowing. Of course, that reminded me of the Holy Spirit. And then the boat and the other fish that they had caught reminded me of Jesus and the sign of the fish, the church. The rocket. Of course, we didn't see the rocket. We just seen the debris after the rocket. Reminded me of Ezekiel chapter 1. And if you see anything else in this video that reminds you of something, let me know. All right, God bless, and I love you all. Take care.